Hey everyone, how are you doing? This is Lorraine from the Sacred Alchemist 1111. Guys, I hope that you're having a really great, fantastic day today. This is Saturday, August 25th, 2021. And I'm going to be bringing you a different type of reading today. This is going to be for the Divine Feminines only. So even if you are a guy, obviously you would know by now, hopefully, that you do have feminine energies within you. So you may be tapped into your divine feminine self, okay? That part of you. So this is going to be just as much as important for you as it is for women, you know, who are, you know, have those feminine energies too, all right? Okay, so before I do get stuck in, I'd like to express my big, massive, infinite supply of thanks and gratitude and humbleness towards those who have joined the channel via subscriptions, and also those who have been leaving me some amazing, beautiful comments as well. It's not just for me, it is for the rest of the guys as well, the guys and gals. So this is really about just trying to help to, you know, just bring about a lovely community feel type of energy, which is what we really kind of need right now. The energies, guys, are just literally going crazy. And yesterday I was really trying, I done a reading, you know, yesterday, that I was just really in this phase, and I still am in this energy right now of I'm feeling that I'm here, but I'm not here. But I was always feeling like that for years anyway. But due to the way how things are and this massive shift, the ascension symptoms, the energies, the feeling of exhaustion, you know, the full moon, and now we're stepping into the Mercury Retrograde energies, it's taken its toll. And I know that I'm not the only one. And I know that also it's a feeling of overwhelming right now for all of us. So what I'm trying to do is, instead of like, you know, I mean, obviously when you're feeling in this kind of way, I know and I understand and I respect that you want to have changes in your life, positive changes, and, you know, trying to get rid of all of those negative energies and those negative people that's around you. But sometimes it's like they have to be there still in your life, because there's certain things that you need to either learn and realize from them, either directly or indirectly, but however, you will get the truth. And also the fact that your blessings are still in the process of being processed. They're still being in the process of being done for you. All right. So when they are ready to come through for you, that's when you will receive them. So this is about just trying to have a little bit of patience. I feel right now that we're sort of like in the void, that kind of dark sort of place between where we are, where we're coming from, towards where we want to be. So we're sort of like, I feel that we're sort of like in the middle part right now. It's just giving me this kind of energy, this kind of feeling. So if this resonates with you right now, then please watch this reading. If it doesn't really resonate with you, that's fine. You can click off and watch other readings of mine, or you can always go to another reader if it suits you, if you don't feel that this really is your kind of vibe right now. Okay, it's perfectly fine. But what I want to work on is 3 areas in your life, in your body life, your waking life, your spiritual life, and obviously your shadow life. So the 333. Then at the end of it, I'll pull some tarot cards just to kind of like see what kind of messages that we've got, you know, that you need to know. All right. So this is going to be, I feel that really and truly right now, I was going to say for the over the weekend, or for the next couple of days at least, but let's see how it goes. I feel to say from between now and at the start of, the start of the Mercury Retrograde, leading right through. So between the 27th of September to the 18th of September. Okay. And I know that this is kind of like a frustrating time for us. I do feel the Mercury Retrograde energies even before they come, like we're officially into it. Okay. For some people, they can feel it up to a month or so. For others, it's a few days before, a week, 2 weeks before. For others, it'll be like when you really get into it, okay? But what I'm trying to do with this reading is trying to get ourselves to go with the flow. So to not to become so overwhelmed and sort of putting all the blame on the Mercury retrograde, okay? This is about how we need to kind of like learn to kind of like master our impatience, how to master the frustrations, how to look deep within, and how to use that time of when we are not yet there to what we can be doing in order to help us to pass the time more pleasantly, but also to learn a few things along the way, because I feel that there's more knowledge that needs to be taught and for you to research on, all right, more books that needs to be read. So this is very, very important for you guys, because when the time comes for you to meet your blessings, you're going to be even more knowledgeable about what it is that you need to do next, or, you know, how to live and how to manage these blessings of yours. I've just seen 556 when I've said that. So angel number 556, if you have a look at that and, you know, take note of that. Okay, so first and foremost, I want to start off with the sacred destiny. So this is going to be about the 3 things that you need to kind of like pinpoint within your spiritual self, all right? So the spirit side of you, kind of like what you're kind of thinking about, how you're feeling, all right? And then we'll go in with the shadow side, the things that you are sort of like avoiding, that you're not kind of pulling through, you're not sort of like, or you need to kind of look into as well, all right? Or whatever is pulled up in those cards can be things that are in addition to what you are doing now, all right? Take what resonates, guys. Take what resonates, all right? And leave the rest behind. Only look within yourself and rely on your instincts. Rely on your instincts. Okay, Spirit, are you ready? We are always ready. Are we ready? Okay. Okay, the 3 things that the collective needs to know right now from the spiritual side, please. Thank you. Okay, this feels like it's it. All right. First up, we have got is stillness. So remember what I just mentioned, was just talking about with regards to this moment in time when it just feels like we're not really making much moves right now, okay? And still feeling a little bit frustrated. Meditate through the stillness. This is the one thing that I can think of right now, and really look towards your guides during this beautiful time of transformation, okay? That's the first card. The second card that we have got is focus, okay? Sometimes we need to slow down in certain areas of our lives because we're not focusing on what is important to us at that precise moment in time. I'm told to mention about focus on authenticity. I don't know why, but this kind of like is giving me this kind of like pyrite. You see the top of this mountain is looking a bit like that for some strange reason. So it's like, this is like fool's gold, yeah? So I'm looking at this, I'm picking this up from all that glitters isn't gold. So focus on the authenticity of not just yourself, but of others as well. This card, we've got security. So these 3 things right now, for you to be focused on between the 27th of September right through to the 18th of October for the Mercury Retrograde. These are the 3 things that you need to be focusing on. Your stillness, your focus, and your security, your stability, your finances, your well-being, your mental health as well. These are things that are going to secure you. And also, I'm picking up on your protective energies as well, protecting your vibes. During the time of your slumber, you know that we are most vulnerable when it comes to, you know, entities of a low vibration that may want to try and infiltrate into our psyche. And this is why it's so important, guys, to meditate, okay, during the time of the stillness, and focus as well during our daily lives as well, okay? So this is all about the security. So these are beautiful. This is like the sacred trinity to me, okay? Now, let's get stuck into the shadow, the wisdom of the shadow oracle cards. What I was picking up on, guys, before I actually get stuck into this, some of you have been avoiding certain areas of your shadow selves, and I just saw 1010 when I said that, because you need to end certain things right now in that section. We are also heading into October, the 1010 portal. So it's like you need to know that it's time to start wrapping certain things up in your life so that you can start to go into your newness. All right. So some of you feel a bit frustrated that you're making kind of like life harder for yourself, but also a feeling of frustration. During this time, as I said, it's about working through the patience, working through the frustration in order to become more patient, all right? Let's have a look and see what we've got going on with the wisdom of the oracle. Sorry, wisdom of the shadow. Wow. Okay, so for some of you guys, it's lots of things. But as I said, we're going to be focusing, do things bit by bit. So we're going to be focusing more on the 3 things. Spirit, please can I have 3 things right now, what the collective needs to know during the 27th of September to the 18th of October. Thank you. Your voice. Voice. Okay. Some of you, I feel, Okay, I was hearing that adding a voice to the pain in order to speak it out, to speak of it, to try and put it to rest. I'm also picking up on forgiveness as well, forgiving the past. If there's certain areas of your life where there was a lot of trauma, speak it out into the universe if this helps you, to try and heal those energies, heal that section, heal that side of you. During the trauma, you lost your voice. During that trauma, you were a different person before. What I'm picking up on, for some of you, this could have been sort of like late childhood, going into teens. Something happened and you lost your voice. Changed you. You're required to go back to that time in order to reclaim your power, find your voice again, and lay that trauma to rest. You need to take that bit as it resonates. But for others as well, this is about the voice that you need to find within yourself and find out why as well it is that you can't speak up as well. You can't be in your authentic self, all right? This is also to do with your authenticity. The next card that we do have that you need to be focused on during September, we've got 2 cards. I'm going to take the top. I'm going to take this back. I'm going to take the top. Okay, we have got rage. I'm hearing handle with kid gloves and handle with care. I feel for this card in particular, this is going to be something that is ongoing. But during the time of when you are going through the Mercury Retrograde, now remember, this is always a time of when we need to be very mindful with our words, be mindful about what we say. Definitely keeping a check on our emotional levels as well, because you don't want to say certain things that you are going to regret, okay? Because this is about for some of you as well, you don't want to live to regret anymore. You want to let that go. You don't want to be living to regretting anything. I'm also picking up that you are frustrated because of the fact that you lost your voice. And there's a certain part during that time, it's telling me to go back again, where you felt so much rage and anger. And also anger towards yourself because you didn't speak up at the time, because you lost your voice. And I feel that it's been plaguing you throughout. And I feel that for some of you guys, you know that this needs to come to an end, but it's just, for some of you guys, it's been delaying. You've been delaying it because of this feeling of like, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready. I'll deal with it later. I'll deal with it tomorrow. All right. But I feel that it's sort of like starting to build up. When you've been bottling it up inside, it's starting to come out, all right? This rage may not apply to anybody and everybody. I'm also picking up as well that for some of you guys that may feel to do something on a spell kind of, from a spell kind of level, I'm hearing that you need to direct your rage into something else. You need to direct it into something else. One second, guys. I just need to get a deck, the tarot for that. Why? Why is this person feeling in that kind of way for? The Ten of Pentacles, this is to do with a lot of losses. This took away, this was a lot of discord within the home. That's what I'm saying, this needs to end. The time is coming for this to end. This is about a life lesson. This was certainly disruption within a home. Justice. Oh, I see. Okay, thank you. So right now, I do feel that instead of you doing something that is going to make you live to regret, I feel that you need to go through this via the judicial system. This is only going to apply for those who understand and know what this means, where this domestic situation was concerned. This was to do with a lot of losses, a lot of discord. Yes, it has come to an end, but I feel that right now, if this means anything to you, first of all, yes, you will get your justice, but this is more telling me that you need to go through the justice route. Certain people that put you into this energy with the rage, they are going to pay for it, and this is their karma. Okay, thank you, Spirit. The next card that we have got, okay. You're going to have a lot of courage with that as well. Courage. You got the rage that is in courage as well. All right. So just be careful with that. Be careful with that rage. Okay. The last card that we have. Okay. Change. This says connection, but I'm not going to take this card, okay? You can have a look at it if this means something to you as well, okay? But we're going to go with this change. There's definitely, I mean, obviously, as we know, that there's this change that's actually coming up as well. I'm also hearing that you need to kind of let go of certain things that are really keeping you in this kind of restricted energy, because things are changing, things are moving, things are progressing. We are ascending at the end of the day. Let go in order to embrace the change, all right? So let's go for, let's just pop that up there. We're going to go for, now this is going to be for just things in general within your lives, in your everyday. This is the Energy Oracle cards. 3 things. Again, please, Spirit, for the collective, for the Divine Feminines. Oh, yeah. For some of you guys, really, because I'm hearing about dark feminine energies as well with this rage. For some of you, it's saying about, for those... especially for those who are certainly getting into certain occult practices as well. It's saying something about you need to be taking care of the womb area, your womb, during this time. Because it's telling me about menstruation as well. Okay, for some, now this is going to sound thing, but for some, when you're doing certain practices as well, don't forget during the time of when you were going through your menstruation, it's trying to get that balance of those energies, of those emotions, of those feelings at the time of when you are menstruating. Some of you could be going through your, oh God, you know, the change, you know, your hormones are changing as well. And it's telling me about these mood swings that you'll be having. So for some of you guys, it could be affecting your practicing as you go through the change. Okay. That will certainly just apply to women, guys, men, you know, for the women out there. Okay, thank you. We have got things that you need to be looking for the first, well, the duration of the Mercury Retrograde is certainly being able to focus your energies on your 6th chakra. Okay. It's also giving me also the 7th chakra as well, your crown chakra, but it's this 3rd eye energy too. This is why I feel that you need to get the balance right within yourself, within the shadow side of yourself, because for some of you guys, it is affecting your ability to operate your 3rd eye, your pineal gland effectively. Okay. 2 cards here. One says indecision. I'm not going to take this one. I'm guided, guys. I'm guided because I hear some of you saying, well, why? Together, no, I'm being guided, all right? The indecision. Now, interestingly enough, for Libra season, especially for those Librans out there who, you know, unfortunately, we do have those moments of when we do get a little bit indecisive. We need to learn how to balance that out. So for those who are Libras out there, I feel strongly that this message will be for you guys. I feel that before you start to really stand there forever, this is about where you need to really start to learn to tap into your intuition in order to find out which path is right for you. Because I feel for some of you guys right now, see, for some of you guys, okay, this will only apply to those who will know exactly what I mean by this. Okay, for others, if it doesn't apply to you, please don't worry. But for some of you all, I feel that for those that are thinking about their divine masculines and being in union with the divine masculines, I feel that for some of you guys, there's moments in time when you feel to yourself, what would it be like? How would it feel to be in real union, like in your waking life right now with my divine masculine? Okay, setting aside all the fantasy and the, you know, and all stuff like that, where you're trying to fantasize about what it's going to be like. This to me feels like this is things to do with being practical and being realistic. Okay, this is not looking at it from a, you know, fantasy kind of perspective. This is about being real life now. Okay, because I'm picking up like, are they prepared? Are they ready? You know, will they accept me for my newness? Will they accept me for my newfound spirituality, for my journey, for my life calling? Will they accept me for this, that, and the other? Okay. Then there's another side of you as well, in also thinking about your divine masculine, but also to do with your spiritual calling. Another thing, like, how is that going to be for me? Am I going to be able to survive with this? How am I going to be able to get on and still have that balance? This is about trying to keep things in a harmonized way rather than discord. For some of you guys, or if not for all of us, this is about really trying to eliminate this, you know, the disruption and the discord, the toxicity. I feel because we've been around it for so long, for so much in our lives, okay? It's a feeling of like, how would it feel like to live in peace? Like, really, how would it really feel like? And I'm also picking up this feeling of not only just uncertainty, and a little bit of worry, because this is a little bit of a murky kind of card as well. But no, and don't forget that you've got wisdom there as well, that you have been accumulating over the years as well. And it's also an exciting time as well. Okay, because for some of you guys, you need to ask yourself and answer these questions in an honest way. The reason why you're still here today, why am I still here today? Like, why haven't I not given up yet? That's one of the first question really that pops to my mind is, why haven't I given up yet? And that's something that you can ask yourself and answer in an honest way. Why haven't I given up yet? What is the purpose of this? Okay? What is the purpose of this? Do I feel that I'm worthy enough to accept this mission? Do I feel worthy enough that I'm going to accept this journey as well? Really tap right in within yourself so that you can stop being so indecisive as well, because we've got number 8, which is about a life cycle. This is leadership. This is abundance, okay, that you are going to be coming into, because again, it's all about the change, all right? The next card that we've got, guys. Man holding a heart. Wow, okay. So I do feel I'm hearing cherish these moments in time. Now, I know it says a man, okay? But remember, guys, I'm just picking up on the energies as well. Taking care of yourself, taking care of your heart. Hold on to your heart, okay? Remember that love is the key. The heart is the doorway, the portal to endless possibilities, okay? For some of you as well, this is also about healing. It's giving me about healing. It's giving me about passion. I'm also picking up on the color red here as well. And again, as well, for some of you masculines, divine masculines, or for men who's tapped into your masculine energy. I feel that this is you also cleansing. This is about you really understanding a little bit more about what love really is, true love really is. What does it mean to you? How does it feel to you? Rather than being with somebody that looks great on the outside, but do they feel beautiful on the inside? How do they make you feel? Do they make you feel like a man? Do they make you feel really worthy? Do they make you feel that you can do anything? Do they enhance your happiness? Someone's just really just finally not letting themselves be taken for a ride or taken advantage. I feel as well, I'm seeing it as well as like taking your heart off of your sleeve and putting it right back into your heart space as well. It's another interesting card that I got there. So that's what you need to kind of like be focusing on. What you can focus on, it's up to you. Remember that you are the one that makes those decisions at the end of the day for yourselves. So this is between the the retrograde, Mercury retrograde. Okay, so let's just pull some tarot. I'm going to end this reading on a tarot. First and foremost, we've got the endings and we've got the new beginnings. Life lessons need to be learnt here. Okay. I feel that this is also a time during this period when you can really sort of like start to really understand a little bit more about what it is that you've gone through and being thankful for these new beginnings. I'm hearing as well that some of you are still struggling to come to terms with the end, but you're hopeful for the new beginnings. Okay. Next card that I've got for you guys. King of Pentacles. To me, this feels like this is certainly where you need to be working on your finances, working on your stability. Okay, getting there in the end. Some of you could be looking to set up a business. Okay, home building. I mean, not when I say home building, not necessarily for some of you guys, yeah, it could be actually building a house from the ground up. Or it could be to do with home building, meaning that you've already, you bought a house, but you're sort of like starting to, build on it or build with it, furnish it, really start to make it your own, okay? For some of you guys, again, I do feel that this is for all of us, really, just trying to make sure that we are a lot more focused, stable-wise within ourselves as well, because the last thing we need right now is to be still in this energy going into like 2-3 years time. Okay, we really don't need that. We need to make sure that we are able to flip this around. Okay, next card that we've got. And as well, during this time, it's going to feel a bit unstable as well. All right, still trying to stand strong with these energies. You're still looking for expectations. There will be some form of delays that's coming through as well, as your ships are still making their way in. Do you remember what I said to you earlier with regards to you know, your blessings, what you've been manifesting, once it comes in, which will help to enhance your situation a lot more and will probably turn this around for you in this direction. They are still coming through, because I feel that some of you guys with the World cards here and the King of Pentacles in this right in the middle, some of you would have just come out from a very tough time, a difficult time. So you know, it's going to be a little while before you really start to really come in now to these blessings as well. I feel that for some of you guys, the universe just wants to make sure that you've really learnt your life lessons from what it is that you had gone through. All right, let me get another card. So let me just get to this card. What happened in the past with the World card? Spirit, please. Thank you. What happened in the past? It's for the collective. Yeah, definitely coming out of sacrifices, delays, healing. Now with this Temperance card as well, this healing can take a long time, all right? And I feel that in the end, things start to move forward for you. You've got 3 major arcanas already for, you know, this first card already. So these are things that the universe was doing for you. Okay. You had to sacrifice a lot. And for some of you as well, it was sacrificing the connection to bring about the end. It's time to move along. All right, we've got all these major arcanas. Look at this, Tower, and we've got the Fool card as well. The Tower in the reverse. You were the one that made that decision for yourself, because I feel that you saw the signs and the synchronicities already. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas in a spread. And 5 is all about the changes. 5 is about inner conflict, struggles, but 5 is changes as well at the end of the day. The card at the bottom of the deck is Justice. Another major arcana. All of these are really and truly just, it's like you just went with the flow, basically. You went with the flow. You let go, you went with the flow. You went with the flow. And I feel that for some of you guys, you could see the changes, not just within yourself, but with other people, the way how they looked at you, the way how they talked about you, the way how they treated you. And I feel as well that it was like just you needing to find that time within yourself to really just focus on all of these changes that was going on. This is, to me, it just feels like this is ascension. Okay, look at what you're leaving behind. You're leaving behind disaster with the Tower card being in the reverse. You're leaving it behind. And I feel for some of you guys, this is about the red flags that you're taking note of as well. With the Divine Masculine energy, I know that this is for the feminines, but I'm picking up on Divine Masculine, so I'm going with the flow with this. Again, this is just like, now you know what true love is and what true love isn't. You know what lust is. Okay, and you know that it isn't love. You now know that. Whereas before, you wasn't listening. Okay, had to go through a hell of a lot of losses in order to start to realize that now you can start to get towards the gains. And this is what it's all about, guys. So this is what I've got. This is going to be, as I said, it's just a reading that's just going to try to, you know, see what we need to be focusing on during, you know, the Mercury retrograde. All right, 3 things spiritually, you know, your mind, your body, and your soul that you need to kind of like be focusing on. I would say really and truly that the shadow side, the shadow work really does need to be paid close attention to, because it's going to help to balance out what's going on in your waking life and in your spiritual life. Because I feel with this, the shadow side, which to me just really feels like this feminine side, this feminine energy, okay, that's where the balance is going to come in. Okay, if you're not working on your shadow side, or if you're just avoiding it altogether, like, oh no, I don't really want to deal with that, I can't deal with all of that, you're going to still find these struggles. But I feel for some of you guys, it was like, sod it, I'm just going to go for it, and I'm just going to see, I'm going to face it this time, because I really want to, I'm tired of this shit, I'm tired, I just want to move on, I want to move forward. And I feel that this is what all these major arcana is just coming up. Realizing that you just want to heal, allowing the spirits to kind of help you to heal during this time. Seeing things from a different perspective now, and also realizing that the delays are now, starting to now move you forward, which brought upon the world card. So this is an end of a major cycle. To me, this was it was like a major cycle. For some of you guys, this would be you moving into your third life cycle. So you've got from 40 or 45 onwards, is when you are entering into sort of like the last section of your life cycle. Because I feel that for some of you guys, if you're trying to do it before in your 20s and everything, 20s to 30s to sort of like early to mid 30s, there was still sort of things that you had to go through, certain life lessons that you had to go through. But I feel that the older that you're getting, obviously the more wiser you're becoming, and obviously, well, for some, they still, will have struggles in that department. But I feel, from a looking at it from this sort of like collective aspect, I feel that Spirit had to kind of leave you in such adversity until you reached a certain age of like 40, 45 years old, so that you can then really just start to really just focus on your blessings now and leave so much of this rubbish behind. It was just a lot to deal with. And I'm also, again, picking up on that, what I picked up on with regards to the Rage and the 10 of Pentacles, the World card and the Justice card. You see how the way they just came back again. We don't have the 10 of Pentacles, but we've got in its place the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So I do feel for some of you guys who had faced so much injustice in your past, you will be receiving your justice. It will be coming to you, because it's not coming to you as as anything else but a King of Pentacles. But I just feel that you're not there yet. All right, don't get frustrated. For some of you guys who came out of something really horrific, and it's going to take you time, a little bit of time, to kind of get used to this sort of like transition as it's just coming in. All right, so the newness is coming in. Learn to focus on your meditation, your focus, and your security, which again is an earth sign energy. So it's material gains, your house, your money, your business, your work, career, making sure that you're leaving behind a legacy. For some of you guys, I'm hearing that it's to do with you not wanting to, live. And as you are right now as an adult, you don't want to be living like you was when you was a child, okay? You don't want to ever go through that again. And if you do have your own children up to now, you want to give them something better than what you didn't have in your childhood as well. So this feels like this is all to do with a bit of childhood, healing as well. Okay, guys, this is what I've got for you. I hope that this has helped you with your situation. And, please take notes on it if this helps. This can be also part of your journal. You can also take notes of the major arcanas, because there's quite a lot of major arcanas here in this reading already. So this is something that is quite interesting. We've got the Three of Swords. Yeah, certainly getting over a lot of disappointment in your time as well. But you will get there. Definitely you'll get there, guys. Okay? I wish you nothing but success, love, light, knowledge, wisdom, and protection during your time, during this Mercury Retrograde time, and obviously beyond that. Thank you guys again for watching. Do take care of yourselves. Have yourselves a beautiful, blessed day and a lovely weekend as well. And I will be back with another reading. Take care of yourselves, guys. Peace out.